Welcome back, whippersnappers. This is Gramps in Shapes 2 hard mode. And boy, this is just one of those days. You know, I recorded this episode yesterday, but with no voiceover. Then I recorded it today, and I somehow messed up the aspect ratio, so it was completely screwy. Unwatchable. So here we go. Third attempt. And speaking of third, this is bugging me. This is really bugging me, this whole language here. Top layer is the top layer, but this is not the third layer. I'm going to change this to second layer. And then this to third layer. And then this to fourth layer, because it's not the bottom layer. Always. Sometimes it is, but this is always the top layer. So that will help my brain. I'm also going to rename this one 0, 1, 2, hey, and 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. That means that we have to change this guy up here to be 0. And then we are good. So last episode we got our shape sorter all built out and our painter machine all sorted out. But let's do this. Let's get these guys coming in here and do some deliveries. That way we can really see things working. What we are going to do is, with this platform, this is going to be our cut and rotate platform, but then we're also going to use this as a way to clean out the system. So we're going to have a trash can down at the end. So our shapes are going to come in this way, and then they are going to exit out this way or get destroyed. On these ones, they're going to come in and either get destroyed, or no, sorry, exit or get destroyed off to the side. And then these two will be mirrored images of these guys. So we're going to change this to the cutter, cutter northeast. And we want to come in and go this way. We are going to take our shapes in. Oh, I know what's going on here. Oh my God, stop coming in. These trains, unfortunately, are not able to feed to a shape unloader. They need a fluid unloader. Okay, there we go. All right, that is going to work. Now, shape train, you can come in and go out and be gone. Okay, we'll get some colors in and start sorting those out. But the first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring this in, and we are going to cut it. So that is one lane going into 4 machines, which is what we've got here, 4 per full belt. Okay, and once those shapes come in, we are going to, what do we have here? Windmills, yay. Okay, so windmills are finally coming down. So the windmills are going to come down, and you see they come here. Let me explain this whole from the beginning. So the shapes come in from the side here. This one is windmills, and you can see in our northeast quadrant we have a windmill shape. So it's going to say, yes, you can pass and go down. So those are coming all the way down here. And this is our spiky, our stars. But our stars are not windmills, so they get held up here, and the windmills just pass by. Same with here. We've got squares coming in, so the squares get held up, windmills pass, and the circles get held up, and the windmills go past. Same thing here. Now we're into color. So we've got white paint is going to be here, but that is not equal to blue. So it's going to route it around and pass it up. It's not equal to purple, the magenta, so it's going to route it around. Not equal to yellow or cyan or green or red, but it is equal to blue. And because it's equal to blue, it's going to go straight through. And coming straight through puts you into the painters. So then we finally get down here to the cutters. Now I'm going to take these and I'm going to shift them to all be on the top. Okay. Boom. And then doom, ba-doom, ba-doom. So again, this is one belt coming in, but then what's coming out of it is two belts. So that's two belts coming out. And what we want to do here is cut it. So those guys are getting cut. Now we want these shapes to end up in the northeast. And look, this one's in the northeast. So that one is good. This one needs a rotate clockwise to be northeast. So one belt comes into two belts, which turns one belt into two belts. So we had this one belt coming in, but we are going to have four belts coming out. All right. That makes sense. And this guy, we're going to have him going here. And we're going to do that. Because this guy is going to be jumping. Yeah. So that's our four belts of northeast shapes coming out. And then what we need to do, we're going to have that go back over this way, but in the meantime, we're going to use this. Now this is our full shape, right? So we need to bring it in and do an analysis of it. And of that analysis, yeah, we have our color here and our shape here. And what we need to do is paint that. So let's do this a different way. Yeah, let's do it back here. No, let's not do it up there. Let's do it here. So analyzer. Because we need to combine those back together. Or you know what we could do? We can just take it and send it on down this way. And do our analysis down here. Excellent. So, all right. As I mentioned, the other thing we need to do is we need to, I want to throw these in the trash. When we do our next shape, if we're not going to have a blue windmill corner piece here. I just want it to go into the trash. And to do that, we're going to use our filters here. And yeah, rotate it that way. Then we'll do it that way so it's a little bit, so it's even. Then let's see, how close can we get these guys? I think we can do that. Yep. Then these guys on the bottom are just going to go into the trash. And on the side, they're going to go into the trash. But then we have to worry about our upper levels. So this can take the middle one, and then we'll have a trash can here for the top ones. Or we'll do it there. Because then what we want is these guys are going to have to jump in like that so we can get our wires in. And I think that's all going to work. Let's see here. If we do that, excellent. Takes these guys a little bit longer, so I'm gonna give them a shorter path. All right. So here we have, oops, we have our full shape. Let's give it an analysis and then a painter. Like so. Arg. Sometimes this works. It's so annoying. I don't know why it doesn't always work. In theory, we have two outputs here, right? And two inputs. It doesn't say specifically that the paint has to come in from one side and the shape from the other, so let's do that. Let's see if that works. Yep, that works. Can we shorten it up? We sure can. Hey, hey. All right. If you are a blue windmill in the northeast corner, then we want you to continue on this path. If you're not, then you're going to go into the trash. So, boom, and boom. Now here's another thing. We're not going to do our sorting here anymore. We're going to do our sorting down here. So this is a sorter. As is this and this and this. Those are all going to be sorters, and we're going to work on those next episode. But this is looking good. And it works for the lower levels. We just need to fancy it up for the higher levels. Now, before we do that, let's I'm trying to think. Do I want to copy this now? Yeah, let's do this first off. Okay, so we're bringing that over here. But before we send it, we're going to rotate it. So let's check that. Yep, that's rotated. Okay. This is looking good. Now, though, I need to make a different shape. So I'm going to make one of my boom boom WRCS. Just using every different shape. We'll do white, red, cyan, and green. Okay, so again, this is going to show us the trash can working. Yay. And we're going to clear this one out twice. Okay. Trash can is working. I'm going to take this and copy it to over here. And before we get going too far, delete, delete. This one is going to be northwest. And for this one, we don't need that coming in. But we do need this one coming in. Oh, and let's put a... Yeah, let's do it right here. Okay, so let's make sure that is correct. Yep, northwest is a green spike. Northwest, green spike. That's exactly what we want. But we need it in the northwest, so this one is good. And this one needs a clockwise turn. So my thought is I'm going to get all of these set before I level it up. All right. So this, though, is... We're going to cut that all off right there. And this. Okay, so this is different. We are cutting you, and we want you to go this way. Okay. And you are going to come on down here, but you are northwest. So we need to rotate you 3 times. Northwest. And get rid of this. Excellent. That is looking good. Now we're going to take you and copy and paste you here. Oh, but no, we're not. Wait. We are going to flip, rotate, rotate. And that way, you know, we get some symmetry going on. Before we do that, getting rid of all this. Oh, but here we have that. That's not good. And we're also backwards on that one and this one. And that needs to go away and come over here. Okay. This one is southwest. Cool. Okay, so these are going to come in from here and need to do major flips. And this needs that taken away. South, west. Yep. Okay. So what we need here is a 180. On those ones. And then a counterclockwise on these. Excellent. Almost done. Now we're going to copy you, flip, rotate, rotate. Plunk you down there. And actually, we don't need any. No, we do need you. Okay, and this one is, oh, look at that. I hit caps lock. Alright. This is cutter southeast. Excellent. Getting rid of that. And down here, yeah, we need one rotate. South, east. Ah, this is perfect. Okay, before we open the gates, we're gonna do this. And I think this is a 180. Let's let it get here. And the other one I think is a counterclockwise. Yes, a 180 is southeast. Wait, right? Yes, southeast. And this one is just a clockwise. Excellent. We are good to go on that. And yes, everything. Now, the real test will be when these red squares come down and go through. Are those going to go off to the left and to the belt? They should. They should. So let's build this and this to greet them. All right. This is looking good. And I will admit that this even looks better than... My second one looked a lot better than my first one. This one looks even better than the second one. Alright. So all we need to do is copy up the belts. We don't need to copy all of the wires, but we will copy some of the wires. I'm not going to copy that. And yeah, we'll go ahead and copy that. right here. We're gonna do that. Send that message all the way up. And that is gonna go down. Then the top ones. We kind of need to move the wires a little bit. Don't we? I'm going to take these and move them here. Because then we can have our top layer come here. All right, that is working now. It is red. Yep, look at that. That's all good. Okay, well, let's make that change. Before we copy everything. And this guy. Cool. Okay. Looking good. All right, I'm going to copy these up. We'll be right back. And there we go. We are copied up now. We just need to do some wiring. Alright, it's going to bug me. I'm going on this side. Alright, I'm going to redo this one. Boom. Going towards the inside first. That's annoying too. My friends, don't let the little things get to you. Or if they do, just fix them. Alright. Everything is at the same level now. And it is working. So when our shapes are good, they're going to go this way. Oh, now we have to do the... yeah, we got to do that. All right. And I already know of one thing that I need to do differently. I need to go back to the first one. These guys here. Need to go like that. And that. There we go. We are done with that. It is... Yeah, why are we getting a bunch of other shapes in here? Oh, this is because we just opened them up. Got it. Okay, excellent. This is perfect. This is looking great. Let's just do CU. Just to get everything kind of cleared out. And, oh yeah, those upper ones are not going into the trash because we didn't build that out. All right. This is looking good. Now the question is, so I'm going to talk more about the sorter next time, but that's going to be our next stop. And then, so basically it's going to say, hey, do you need to go into the stacker or do you need to bypass the stacker? And that will be decided there. Then after those shapes come out, these will be sorters as well. So let's go ahead and give our tags. Sorter. Again, this is going to be another, hey, the shape that's coming in here, do you need to go into a stacker or do you need to go around? And it will decide there. And again, here's another one. So the sorters are going to be using a receiver on their own. So we'll have 1, 5, 6, 7, 8 sorters per layer. That's not bad. Or I mean receivers per layer. That's not bad. And yeah. I think we are good to go. Let's check in with operator shapes. See what we have gathered. Oh my goodness, look at all that. We're up to 75 research points. It's beautiful. Here, let's get rid of the completed ones. We don't have that much left. And we might use this one for our stacker. Other than that, we can do some upgrading, and maybe we'll do that next time. Excellent. This is all coming along perfectly. And you know what? I'm going to cut off these these fluid trains, because I don't want to waste any more. So those are looking good. We're cruising. We're going to keep working on this, and next episode, like I said, we'll do the sorters and possibly the stackers, and we will continue on from there. Then we will, once we have this one built out, then we're going to start it on building some of our one-layer tasks, like this guy, and we're going to make sure that it works. Then we will get our second layer going and make sure that works. Then it's going to be all done. All of our 4 layers are going to be cruising along. Let's see how much this costs to copy as it stands. 250,000 blueprint points. That's not bad. We've got 18 million blueprint points. I mean, we're fine on that. So we're doing good. 249 platform units. So that means, what, 500,000 platform units, which is probably close to what it's going to be. So that's good. We're fine on platform units. So we're looking good. All right. Well, let's come back next episode and keep chugging along. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you're learning anything from this, a like is always welcome. Appreciate it very much, and we will catch you next episode. This is Gramps, signing off.